Banana Girl.
So we are focusing on going hard all this week because next week is Thanksgiving week, in which, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm going to eat.
Are you gonna feast?
I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat that turkey and stuffing. I'm going to eat that turkey and stuffing. And some yams with some marshmallows on top. Yeah.
I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat those bananas and mangoes. I'm going to eat those bananas and mangoes.
Hey Fruit Bats, it's Frilly the Banana Girl here. Welcome to another episode. Today is Motivational Mondays. I'm here to help motivate you for the week. And I just had this melon. It was so amazing. Look how big it is. It's huge, isn't it? This was a really quite a good meal. I'm still going to clean it up a little bit in there. And now I've got a little bit of a melon belly, a little bit of a paunch. But hey, I can still do the stomach roll. Woo. Alright, today's video is about Shay. Okay, Shay from the Shaytards or Shayloss. If you haven't heard of them, I'd be pretty surprised. We've got about 2 million subscribers. The Shaytards are a family who, share their life every day online. The daddy of the family is Shay, and he's a pretty awesome guy. Seriously, I find the guy really entertaining, great personality, really confident, fun, bubbly, and I'm sure a lot of you enjoy his videos. So today I'm going to talk about his weight loss and weight gain. Okay, so 5 years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, he went on this weight loss journey.
I wanted to do this. I've actually always wanted to do this, where you only eat raw fruits and vegetables. Basically, if it comes from the earth, if it comes from God, whatever you believe in, it's probably good for us. Like, it's not processed.
I'm not an expert. I'm not claiming to be an expert on weight loss. I've read some books, and I think I know what's best for my body because I feel a certain way when I eat certain foods, when I drink more water, when I exercise, when I try to eat more fruits and vegetables, I feel better, and I'm losing weight. All right, should we do this? Should we see? 280.8 pounds to start. Let's see where we're at today. My toenails are prettier today than they were back then. 179!
So how amazing is that? 100 pounds off the frame, out the door, down the drain, hopefully never to be seen again. So that's a pretty amazing achievement. And as you probably heard, bigger Shay actually mentioned raw food, which is really cool. He's really into fruits and veggies. I'm going to talk about that more soon, but just listen up to his weight loss tips, or his secret to weight loss.
Said stick to the basics. All the secrets to weight loss there are no secrets. Fruits, vegetables, lots of water, exercise, and sleep. You stick to those basic things every single time, your body will feel better, you'll thrive, you'll lose weight, you'll look better.
They are the fundamentals for weight loss. Shay is absolutely correct. So I'm really impressed with that. Unfortunately, now we move along a couple of years and Shay is actually gaining weight and he's not feeling good about himself.
I feel like crap. I feel like I have all these chemicals inside my body right now, and I have to take more of these chemicals to feel good, and I hate it. I loved the way that I felt when I was running and training for those marathons. I was eating clean, healthy, whole foods.
Fruits, vegetables, lots of water, exercise, and sleep.
And I would go for like a good 15-mile run, listen to some great music, and just feel so motivated, and come home and eat like a delicious plate of real whole food, and I could feel my body like using that food. And now I'm just like on this sick, vicious cycle of caffeine and sugar and fat, and I feel like crap.
So Shay definitely knows the fundamentals. He understands the importance of fruits and vegetables. He knows how good they make him feel. So why has he fallen off the wagon? Why is he gaining weight again? Well, I have some insights into that. Check this out.
And I've been, more active and stuff. I've been able to do more things. I've also, to be honest, started eating a lot less because I ate a lot of food. I'm not telling you not to eat to lose weight, but I realized that I don't need near as much food as I was eating. My portions have shrank drastically. Yesterday we were at IKEA, and all I had was a cup. It was like, probably 4 inches by like 3 inches in diameter or whatever. It was like a cup of tomato vegetable soup and a small Caesar salad, and I was like stuffed. I ate this little cup of soup and it was like a small Caesar salad. I shared it actually with Mommytard, and I was like full. And before, I would have eaten, a giant bowl of it. I would have gotten the Caesar salad to like get warmed up. Then I'd had a giant sandwich with probably a Coke and some chips. When I was driving to the iPhone store the other night with Sontard, we drove by this barbecue place and it smelled so good. And just the thought of sitting down to like a big plate of ribs was almost like, oh, that would just be such a relief right now. Like this weird emotional stress relief. I mean, I was definitely hungry, but I don't think I was like that. It was more like I just wanted to eat because I wanted to eat. Not like I was starving, but it was just like, man, it would feel good to chew on something right now. There was a time when I lived in LA where I went 20 days raw and I lost 20 pounds in 20 days and then quit. And then I gained it all back.
I am doing a 4-day juice cleanse. I'm starting today. I actually ordered online a 3-day juice cleanse. It's this funny thing that as soon as I'm done eating dinner, it's like, okay, now where's the sugar? Like, it's like my body is used to it. Like, I eat this food, and now it's like, now I need the sugar. Like, I'm stuffed. I've eaten myself to capacity where it's like I can barely fit anything else in my body. And then it's like, now I want some cake. It's like there's one compartment for the food, and the dessert compartment is empty still. You ever do that? It's like you're stuffed. You couldn't eat another bite unless it's chocolate.
There you go. The most classic symptom there is to not getting enough carbohydrates in your diet. If you want fruit after your main meal, after your dinner, if you want sugar, if you want anything sweet like dessert, then you didn't have enough sweet during the day. We are frugivores. We need a high intake of sugar. Every one of the trillions of cells in your body, every one of those cells runs on sugar, runs on glucose. And it's not because you're undisciplined or because you have some sort of addiction. No, it's just this is asking for fuel. It's very, very basic. Let's not complicate it. Let's not make it something it's not. Let's just honor our hunger drive and feed our body the calories it desires. And that's sugary ones, sweet ones, high carb ones.
I have a little confession to make with you guys. I kind of developed a caffeine addiction. And then I started drinking Monster energy drinks. And it was like I got addicted to caffeine. And then
caffeine, energy drinks, coffee. They are stimulants. Why do we go for stimulants? Why is Shay going for coffee? Why is he going for energy drinks? You know why? Because he's under carbs. See, the brain will send you to a false source of energy, like an adrenaline hit. There's a real nasty, like wake up call, fight or flight sort of reaction. Adrenaline, it will force you to go and get that intake, that energy somehow. Even though it's a false energy and you soon crash afterwards. If you want alcohol or if you want caffeine, it's because you're not ingesting enough carbohydrates. You're not having enough fruit. You're not having enough rice or pasta or potatoes. You gotta increase those calories so then the brain is satisfied. It doesn't freak out and go, oh my God, give me a coffee now, give me an energy drink to keep me awake. I'm about to pass out. That won't happen. Do it, try it, get the stimulants out of your life by increasing the carbohydrate intake. Okay, so just a quick recap. If you undereat on carbohydrates, you're going to become ravenous for food. You're gonna feel like, I just want to pig out, I just want to eat that turkey and stuffing.
People take a dead turkey, open up the dead turkey's ass or carve out a really big hole in their ass, take some stuffing and shove it inside their dead empty ass, and use the little dead ass as an oven to bake some bread. Somebody else's dead, empty, bacteria-laden ass to make bread? Ass bread? And people think vegans are weird because we eat tofu and rice and beans and lentils.
So you have to go out there and carb the fuck up so you don't want these high-fat animal products. Okay, and stimulants. Stimulants are bad news. If you are wanting these energy drinks, if you're wanting coffee into your life, into your diet, then you're not having enough carbohydrates either. So check that. You can get rid of the stimulants from your life by carbing the fuck up, okay? And next one is you have to stay away from juice feasting. Please stay away from juice feasting because it really does lower the metabolism. It teaches your body to become a fat storer instead of a fat burner. We want to really rev the metabolism up. We want a metabolism that is going to make you into this furnace, okay? You put food in and just like, shh. it just becomes ash, okay? You want a really high-powered system. And juice feasting is definitely not going to help with that because it's too easy to undereat. And fiber is very, very important. Okay, so I think that's it. I hope that helped. I hope that inspired you for Monday. Don't forget to go fruit. Oh, woo, root yourself. And I will hopefully see you Wednesday. I think Wednesday is going to be the day. I have decided not to do What I Eat Wednesdays anymore, but do more of these videos. So hopefully, I'm going to try and aim for 3, but Final Cut Pro is a bit of editing work, so I'm still learning how to do it, so bear with me. And yeah, that's it. Whew, there's like a workout. Alright, so I will see you next video.
The best thing, you know, is like the old saying, you fall off a horse, you just got to get back on it. What I'll do is, you know, I'll do like sometimes what I'll call an all fruit day. I'll say, okay, nothing but fruit today. And that's all I'll eat all day long is fruit. I can have as much and as often as I want. Watermelon, I'll wake up, I'll have a watermelon, you know, some watermelon slices, an apple, a banana, you know, drink water, coconut water, then I'll have a plum, whatever I want, however much I want, but all day for that 24 hours, it's only fruit. And that is just like, you know, 2 or 3 bad days, you go on a really long bike ride and drink a ton of water, you just clean yourself out, you feel way better, and you just feel light and like jiving again, like, hey, here I am, I'm alive, my body's thriving.
These peppermint drops are very strong, so 1 drop, that's all you want to put in.